As always, thank you for joining me. We are still in what Pope Francis has designated as the year of St. Joseph, and we're in the month of November when we recall our beloved dead. St. Joseph is called patron of a happy death. Now, what's a happy death, and why is St. Joseph patron of it? A happy death is when one dies in a state of grace, in friendship with God, in a state of conversion toward God, and not aversion from God. St. Joseph is called patron of a happy death because it is piously held that he died in the presence of Jesus and Mary. A happy death is one where Christ is present, particularly through the sacraments of reconciliation, anointing of the sick, and the Eucharist, as it is then known as viaticum, food for the journey from this life to the next. We also invoke the prayers of the Blessed Virgin Mary, whose intercession we seek all our lives, now and at the hour of our death. Over the years, there have been many artistic depictions of the death of St. Joseph. This is a contemporary one by Brother Michael McGrath. It is copyrighted and it is used with permission. As you can see, there are two sides to it. In the first, we see a young Joseph hovering over and protecting the infant Jesus. In the second, we see Jesus, now as a man, hovering over and protecting the aged and dying Joseph. This picture is called Son of Joseph. It could also be called the cycle of life. Remembering the death of St. Joseph can prompt us to reflect upon our own death, not in a self-absorbing way, but rather in a way that prompts us to always be ready, as we know not the day or the hour, in a way that prompts us to live life generously, in a way that calls us to see each day as a gift from God, and to see each person as a gift from God, in a way that leads us to ground our lives less on the path of fear and more on the path of love, in a deep, abiding, trusting, profound, growing, challenging love, a love that prompts us each day to grow in friendship with Jesus Christ, sharing in his paschal mystery and living lives of intentional faith, not cultural faith, not hit or miss faith, but through lives of intentional faith in every little way. At Mass, we join the Virgin Mary, St. Joseph, and all the angels and saints in worshiping God. In the Eucharist, we enter into this paschal mystery anew, and in the Eucharist, we are strengthened to live it more fully. St. Joseph had to make a decision to accept, follow, love, and serve Jesus with his life. And we have to make that same decision. St. Joseph made a gift, a self-gift, and the best way to express our devotion to him is to live our lives as he did, in self-gift, loving God and our neighbor. Inspired by the example of St. Joseph and assisted by his prayers, may we all receive the gift of a happy death, a death united to the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ.